About the future.
Well, Mr. President, you had previously said that you thought that you would have won. Since then, Donald Trump won all the battleground states and made inroads with almost every major demographic, from working class voters to Hispanic men to black men. Knowing what you know now, do you think you would have beat him?
Yeah, he still got 7 million fewer votes.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of people didn't show up. Number one. Number two, they're very close in those toss-up states. It was it wasn't a slam dunk, and look, every time I've been on the show, which I've been fortunate to be on.
Yo, this is messed up. I'm being honest. These people are not Joe Biden's friends. They are not Joe Biden's friends, yo. This is what's so wild is. This is what happens, like, with the emotions and everything else that I was describing. This book that's getting ready to come out, I'm not sure if it's Jake Tapper's book, but apparently, like, there's a couple books that are coming out this week that are going to give very intense details on the cognitive decline of Joe Biden and how a lot of people on his team tried to cover it up, and I believe how even the media has tried to cover it up. Just let's take a second to just remind ourselves that 8 months ago, I don't know when Joe Biden eventually dropped out. 8 months ago, a whole lot of people were getting ready to vote for Joe Biden. His cognitive decline, in my opinion, has been very clear. When I say in my opinion, I've been talking about it since the beginning of this show. We've been talking about it. What we've been rocking out for like 2.5, 3 years now. His cognitive decline to me has been extremely obvious. But because people hated Trump so much, they could not see it. This is wrong. Why they would even put him on this type of stage, in my opinion, is just wrong. I don't know if this is a live show, but this is just unfair. This is damn near elder abuse. And I think what's getting ready to happen later in the show, we understand exactly why. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. This man thinks he would have beaten Trump.
More than once, thanks for having me, is that we talk, you guys don't focus on as much, and I think it's good, on polling numbers. But
all right, we're going to move to the next point. This is embarrassing.
We created more jobs in one term than any president has in American history. I mean, so my point is,
we created more jobs than any other president in American history. Do you know how he's rationalizing that? Because of COVID and everything was shut down. Jobs that people already had, but people lost their jobs. Companies had to shut down, like were mandated to stop, Then when the country and the world reopened, he's taking credit for these jobs. Like, bro, you didn't create the job at McDonald's just because the McDonald's got shut down because of COVID mandates. That's not a job that you created. That's one that was lost from COVID and just came back because the world opened up. But these are the talking points and how we can get caught up in not necessarily seeing things broadly just based on us just hating the other side. Ew. Sorry to interrupt the video. We got a new challenge. 20,000 by the end of April. We fell short in March, but we're gonna get our goal this month. Thank you all in advance for those that are gonna continue to like, subscribe, maybe even leave some comments and let us know how we're doing. And on that note, let me let y'all get back to the video and I'll see y'all soon. Ew. Or us looking at it that particular way. It's us versus the other side, rather than us just looking at it like, I ain't on neither one of y'all sides. Y'all prove your worth to me. And see, this is the difference between a business person and a politician in a lot of ways. Donald Trump, we are the buyers. The Democrats and the Republicans have to sell us. They have to sell us on why we should purchase their product, and how we purchase their product is by voting for them. We don't even realize that we have all the power. Perhaps that's why a lot of people, when they look at the tariffs, with us being the largest consumer, we have the largest consumer base in the world, the greatest purchasing power. We are using our leverage as the buyers to dictate more favorable terms by the people that are selling us things. Is that a foreign concept? Like, is that a tough concept to understand? Maybe it is because we don't look at politicians as if they're selling us stuff. It's almost like when you have an agent. At a certain point in time, you can like get confused a little bit to think that you work for the agent. No, the agent works for me. These politicians have to sell me on why I should hire them. Just like these companies, just like China has to convince the United States as to why we should purchase from you. We have the buying power. We have the leverage. And if you don't exercise the leverage while you have the buying power, then why would you think that you can leverage it or make things better when you may not necessarily have the buying power? Case in point, Ayanna Pressley, she's running around now that Trump's president talking about, oh, we're bringing back reparations. So you didn't want to use the power when you had the leverage, but now you're trying to race bait and gaslight people up. So therefore, now you're trying to get people to back. Now we're fighting for reparations. Shorty, sit down. You had the power and you didn't do anything with it. Now when somebody else got the mic, now you want to scream from the crowd and act what you would have done. You didn't do it when you had the juice. Let's keep going. Let's move on to the next one. I think this is where he gives his assessment of Trump's first 100 days. Let's take a look at this.
Hey, we are back with President.
It's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.